Welcome to today's conversation about dual enrollment. My name is Lindsay Lundeen Crosland, and I am a parent of two scholars at Heritage Academy, one in junior high and one in high school. And we decided to bring in some college coaches from the different Heritage Academy campuses and have a discussion today on what is dual enrollment, how it benefits Heritage scholars, and let you get to know a few of our coaches. So, welcome, college coaches.
Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here. We feel that dual enrollment is one of the biggest advantages we can offer our scholars and families. So we're excited to talk about it.
Awesome. Welcome. Why don't we start with some introductions?
Yeah. My name is Alicia Vasquez. I am one of the Heritage Academy coaches. And so part of my role on campus is helping scholars create and achieve a 4-year plan as a college preparatory campus. And so that's key to their success as they're here on campus.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bach-Infuso. I'm also one of the college coaches, and part of our role is to ensure that families feel supported through this process and really understand what dual enrollment is and the costs associated with that as well.
And I'm Maria Radistitz. I'm also one of the college coaches, and we are here to support our families through this process to give our students the advantages of earning a college degree while in high school.
Well, thank you for being here today. You mentioned that they could earn a degree.
Yes.
And that's really fun. So I'm excited to hear about that. Okay, so what is dual enrollment at Heritage Academy? I know in different parts of the country, it's concurrent enrollment. Mostly in Arizona, it's called dual enrollment. So what does that mean here?
So for dual enrollment, a scholar will get both high school and college credit for the same class while in high school. If it's concurrent, you're taking it directly through the college. But the advantage of dual enrollment is you're taking these courses anyways while you're in high school. So you're not only getting the high school credit for it, but you're also getting the college credit for that same course.
So a student doesn't have to leave and go to a college campus part of their time. They're sitting in their high school class. They're dual enrolled with the college that Heritage works with. And so while they're in their seat, they're getting high school credit and college credit at the same time.
Correct.
Okay.
So all of our teachers that are able to teach the dual enrollment classes are certified through Rio Salado College. That's who we partner with. They either have a master's degree in their field or extensive hours in their occupation. And so because they have those qualifications, we are allowed to offer them the college credits here on campus with us. As if they were teaching that college normally at Rio Salado, they teach it here on campus. And so they're able to teach it.
So that's really cool that the teachers are certified to be college teachers and they're teaching in the high school. So really Heritage Academy is running a small college while in high school. That's
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most convenient way you're going to earn some college credit and save yourself time and money after you leave Heritage or a high school in general.
And as a college prep school, our many of our classes are dual enrollment for all students. It's just whether the scholars decide to enroll for the college credit. So many of them are doing the same classwork as their peers and can be earning college credit for that.
Okay, awesome. So just to be clear for parents and students, this isn't more classes on top of a full schedule.
Correct.
Okay, so they're just in their normal classes and then they're dual enrolled in college classes. So a student could earn a few or a lot of college credits by the time they graduate with their diploma.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one cool thing that Heritage does is they meet with every 8th grade family and they help them prepare 4-year plans. They know what classes that they can take in high school if they want to eventually earn their associate degree. Now, what if a student transfers in? Like, do you have to start at 9th grade?
Many scholars do start in 9th grade, but you can start dual enrollment classes at any point throughout high school. If you are working to earn your associate degree, you would want to ensure that you're following the track to do that, and that usually does begin in 9th or 10th grade. But you can take any classes for dual enrollment credit, and those can help you in the future towards your future degree.
And the cool thing about the 4-year plans is it's not set in stone. As college coaches, we like to meet with every scholar every year to either adjust it, make sure they're on track. If things have changed, classes have changed, make sure that they're aware of that, know their options, and that we fix it as needed.
Okay, so you don't just meet with them once as an eighth grader and then say good luck, right? You
Correct.
guys are there to help them the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, I love that.
Yes.
As a parent, that makes me really good. So that's awesome. Okay, so parents are wondering what's the benefit of this? Like, why is this important to me? Why should I care about my kids starting college and high school? Like, I'm not really with an eighth grade student. Maybe I'm not thinking about college yet. So, what are the benefits I should be thinking about?
Right. And that's why when we, with our eighth graders, incoming freshmen, we want the parents to be there as well, because the student might not see the benefits of it right now. They're only 13 years old, right? But the parents will definitely understand the benefits of it. So one thing is it saves money. So obviously college is expensive. And to be able to get high school or college credit while in high school is going to, at the community college cost, is going to be a lot more cost effective than taking those same courses at a 4-year university. It's going to save students time. So instead of taking 4 years or 5 years to earn a bachelor's degree, they could potentially earn that same degree in 2 to 3 years. It's also convenient. Obviously, they're in high school. They're taking these classes anyways to graduate. So, again, this is the most convenient time for them to earn any college credit. And their courses are going to transfer to all of our in-state colleges here in Arizona, because what our students are doing by earning an associate's degree is they're fulfilling the general education requirements for our in-state colleges. So that's going to save them time and money, because not only will they get through to their bachelor's faster, but they could potentially even move on to their master's in the time it would have taken them to get their bachelor's degree.
Okay, so you've just talked about how families save time, save money, and they're already in the class. So by dual enrolling, they're getting college credit and they're already taking the class anyway. So I love how that's built in. That's really cool.
And then students are also eligible for merit scholarships depending on their GPA and potentially ACT scores as well. So if they go to a local college here or an in-state college in Arizona, and their merit scholarship will last them for all 4 years. So by getting or earning their associate's degree while in high school, they'll be able to, finish their bachelor's degree faster, and then they can remain under that merit scholarship because it's for 4 years and move on to their bachelor or their master's degree, or they can double major. So that's a huge advantage as well, because merit scholarship is going to be one of the biggest, financially they're going to get to help them pay for college tuition.
Yeah, I know a student who graduated and finished her bachelor's in 2 years because of what she'd done at Heritage, and then was able to use her scholarship to pay for her master's as well.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so beyond confidence, what does this do for a student's readiness when, after high school?
So I consistently hear from our alumni that say that the dual enrollment program has prepared them for college, so they feel more comfortable on a college campus after high school. Just everything from the registration process to, actually learning the college level skills. They've already done it. They've been doing this since 9th grade in high school. So it's just a very smooth transition from high school to a 4-year college.
I love that. I think a lot of high schools just are like, okay, we're going to prepare you for college. And then they're like, good luck.
Right.
Where Heritage, it's built in. And the student's like, oh, I've already been in college. Like, of course, it's just like, feels very comfortable, progressive.
Yeah.
It's really
And it makes it accessible to more students. If you wait until after high school, a lot of students can't afford it. As you said earlier, the cost of universities is very expensive, and it's only going up in price each year. So, um, you know, having a dual enrollment program and enough courses and dual enrollment certified instructors for our students to earn their associate's degrees, that makes it accessible to so many more students and families to earn a college degree.
All right. So what does current participation look like? Are there a lot of students participating in dual enrollment? Like, what does that look like currently?
So across all of our campuses, we have about 1,000 scholars who participate in dual enrollment every year. And across all of the campuses for our seniors, we have about 50% who graduate with their associate's degree.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's super impressive to like earn an associate while you're in high school. And those are very motivated students.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to read a testimonial from a parent of a student. We have a lot of great testimonials, but this one's emphasizes this. Because the great dual enrollment program at Heritage, our daughter will be able to graduate from college with a teaching degree in as little as 2.5 years. She is so thankful. Many of her most difficult classes for college are already behind her. So,
That's amazing.
yeah, she took these rigorous classes in high school and now she doesn't have to retake them and waste time getting those out of the way for college. She can move right on to her degree. So, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's talk honestly about cost. What should parents expect when it comes to paying for some of these discounted tuition rates while the kids are in high school?
College tuition at Rio Salado College is $97 per credit, plus there's a $15 registration fee each semester. But for comparison, at Arizona universities, credits can be anywhere from $550 to $800 per credit. So it's a pretty significant financial savings for our families.
Yeah, wow, like 8 times the amount at a university for the cost of one credit. Wow.
Exactly. And even through Rio Salado College, we have tuition assistance available for eligible families. Parents can also utilize the 529 plans that they may have put in place for their scholars. And so when it comes to your scholar's time, we can help walk you through that process.
Okay, so if I'm the parent of an 8th grade student or my child's transferring into Heritage Academy, like where do we start?
So the first step you want to do is set up an appointment with the college coach at your Heritage campus. We will put together what's called a graduation plan that maps out the next 4 years of your high school classes to not only meet high school graduation requirements, but to potentially earn up to 3 associate degrees by the time you leave Heritage. We also offer dual enrollment information nights for all of our 8th grade students and their families so they can learn even more information about our dual enrollment program and ask questions. And then we encourage you to set up an appointment with us with the parent and the scholar present so we can go over the whole program in more detail, assist through any processes from that point forward.
Following your 4-year planning meeting, you will complete admissions at Rio Salado College, which includes an application, ID verification, and parental permission for our scholars who are under 18.
And at the beginning of each semester, the college coaches will go around to the dual enrollment classes to help with enrollment on the Rio Salado end of things to make sure you're in the class, getting the college credit, and eligible for it.
It is a really pretty simple process because of the help we get from Heritage. So, okay, so what role do parents play in the success of the scholar in this dual enrollment program?
Parents play a huge role. We really encourage parents to sit with your scholars, review their 4-year plan, discuss their goals, talk about organization and study habits, check in with your scholars and see how they're doing in their classes, and stay in communication as much as possible with the college coaches and reach out for any questions or assistance that you might need.
Yeah, and the parent support is invaluable, but we do want to instill in our scholars that this is their college account and we want them to take ownership of it because we want them to be prepared for college. We want them to learn how to register using a college system. We want them to realize that, their grade in this course, matters and it's going to affect their future. So we really try to instill that in our scholars.
Okay, so is dual enrollment right for every scholar? Like, is every student going to do this? I know that I was a little hesitant with my 8th grader going into high school. I was a little nervous, but then after them taking physics and doing great because of the awesome teachers at Heritage, I was like, oh, she's doing college and she's loving this class and doing well in it. So it gave me confidence as a parent and it gave her confidence as well. But, is this right for every student?
Yeah, that's a good question. We encourage all of our scholars to participate in the dual enrollment program. A lot of the times, they're already sitting in these classes regardless. And so why not pay and get the college credit for it? You're sitting in it, you're already doing the work. Don't retake it at the university level when you can do it now.
We encourage all of our scholars to participate in the dual enrollment program. They don't know what their future is going to hold. So this is a convenient way to earn college credits. As Alicia said, it's the same exact curriculum, whether you're taking the course for high school credit versus college credit. There's no additional tests, projects. It's not like an AP class where you have to take a test at the end of the semester and pass with a certain grade to get the college credit. You simply take the class and pass with a C or better, which is what you need anyways to graduate from Heritage. So why not participate in it? And even if you don't think you're going to go to college in the future, there are a lot of trades out there now that are requiring at least an associate's degree. Now, for example, like the police department, if you want to be a police officer, yeah, you can get you become a police officer without earning any degrees or going to college. But say down the road you want to get a higher position, they want you to have at least an associate degrees to get those higher level positions.
Some students may need more time to transition academically before beginning dual enrollment classes, but that's what your college coaches are here for. So we will work with the students to review their 4-year plan and decide when might be the right time to start dual enrollment classes in high school.
Okay, so to wrap up, what's one thing that you want Heritage Academy parents and scholars to know about dual enrollment at Heritage?
Well, I think it's one of the greatest advantage our schools have to offer scholars and their families. Heritage has intentionally put together a program where scholars can earn an associate degree with the courses they're taking in high school. Other high schools offer AP classes, but nobody actually has a comprehensive program where you can get a full associate degree with just the courses you're taking at high school.
I agree. And it's so simple. Just schedule a meeting with your college coach. We'll sit down with you and create that 4-year plan that match your goals.
And we're here to help every step of the way. So that's what your college coaches are here for. Don't be afraid to reach out to us.
Well, as a parent, I am extremely grateful that Heritage Academy has built in a dual enrollment program and that we have college advisors, college coaches to help during the process. And so thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for explaining to me and all the parents what dual enrollment is and the process of getting started and participating. And yeah, we hope that they'll reach out to you with any questions. So thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.